Let them. Let them. Just allow what's unfolding. Allow the haters to hate. Let the jealous people be jealous. Let the envious people envy. Let people who want to talk about you talk about you. Let people who want to gossip about you gossip about you. Let your old reputation die. Allow your old self to die. Allow people to tarnish your reputation. Let them. Let people think whatever they're going to think. Let people do whatever they're going to do. And you know why I'm saying that with a smile? Because first of all, other people's opinions about your life is none of your business. And second of all, you are so busy building your own empire, building your beautiful world, existing inside your own universe, that you do not have the literal time to be bothered, to be affected, nor to be influenced by other people's opinions of you. Beautiful soul, welcome back to the Healed Woman channel. My name is Samar, and today we are going to be doing my own version of the let them theory. Okay, personal lived experience about how you can allow people to do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say, act however they want to act, because you are so unbothered by other people's opinions, actions, thoughts, deeds towards you, because you are so focused on your own life, on building your beautiful life, that other people's opinions are just that. Thoughtless, low-level energy opinions, low energetic level, okay, opinions of what you should be doing, of what you should have, of what you should be saying, acting, working, who you should be with. Those things do not matter to the woman or man who is focused on becoming the best version of themselves, and on leveling up and evolving into their highest self. Okay? So the let them theory has been circulating around the internet, and I thought it would be interesting to do a healed woman version of the let them theory, because especially when you are a chosen one, when you're on a different or a distinct spiritual path, when you are called and set apart, you are going to have to allow people to say and do things that the old you would not have allowed. So let me explain myself. When you are part of a system, okay, we know what that system is. When you're part of the old system, part of the matrix system, you feel obliged, you feel obligated to care about people's opinions, to care about people's thoughts about you, to care about people's influence, or to give access to people that you would otherwise not have given access to. But because you're part of a system where everyone lives like a copy of someone else and not like an original, where people aspire to be like everyone else and not their most authentic self, you feel obligated to buy into those systems and ideologies. When you escape that system, when you escape the matrix, when you get out of that people-pleasing behavior, people-pleasing mindset, you realize that you don't owe anyone anything. You realize that you do not owe anyone an explanation of your life. You do not owe anyone a breakdown of why you're doing what you're doing. You do not owe anyone, you don't owe anyone access. Okay, you definitely do not owe anyone access to your personal private life, including coworkers, family, friends. You get to dictate who knows what. You get to dictate who is in your inner circle, who gets there, how long they stay there, and what kicks people out of the inner circle. You can revoke access to you at any time based on your own personal boundaries and standards. So when you come out of that system and realize that you don't seek permission, you don't seek to people please, and you don't seek to appease people, to accommodate people, and to put people at ease with your decisions, you begin to live your most authentic life. And the thing that really scares people, the thing that really bothers people, is when someone decides to live an authentic life. Because guess what? A lot of people on this earth are not living their most authentic life. A lot of people are subject to the system. A lot of people are subject to the matrix, and they have no idea how to live an autonomous, fulfilled, prosperous, abundant, free life. A lot of people are dependent on the system to tell them what to do, where to go, what to do for work, how to spend their free time, how to spend their money, who they should end up with, and the list goes on. A lot of people are slaves to one system or another. But when you break free from that, or when you are able to see outside of that system and see it for what it really is, you realize that you don't have to follow any of those ideologies. You don't have to become, you can no longer remain, not even become, you can no longer remain a cog in a broken system when you realize just how unfulfilling that life really is at its core. So when you step out of that mindset and you begin to embrace who you are, who you authentically are, being genuine, being your whole, complete, healed, vibrant, vivacious, prosperous self, you're going to bother a lot of people that aren't living that. You're going to bother a lot of people that didn't even know that life was possible. You're going to attract a lot of jealousy and envy and a lot of people who are curious about how you're able to live the way you're able to live, how you're able to love yourself the way that you love yourself, how you're able to choose yourself over people's low-level opinions about you, how you're able to live so unapologetically in your own skin, in your own beliefs, in your own authenticity, okay? People are going to be confused as to how you are so genuinely happy and fulfilled when the same opportunity is available to them, but they are simply not resonating with that energy. They're not vibrating at that level, and they are choosing to remain stuck and stagnant in a system that is designed to keep you stuck and stagnant, okay? So coming outside of all of that, I need you to realize that the let them theory is the only way that you can continue to vibe higher, to vibrate at a higher frequency, to maintain your high vibrational frequency, and to live most authentically. You are not here to control other people. You're not here to dictate how other people live. You're really not even here to, you're not here to be anything other than your beautiful self and quite possibly a blueprint. And when you are the blueprint, you will always be mocked, ridiculed, and misunderstood because you're a trailblazer, you're a trendsetter, you're the first, you're the pioneer in whatever field or industry or endeavor you're called to. People don't understand blueprints. It's the first thing they've seen. It's the prototype. It's what people tend to copy once they realize it works. So when you're the blueprint, when you're the pioneer, the best thing you can do for yourself, for your mental health, for your emotional well-being is to let them. Let people think what they're gonna think. Let the haters hate. Let people be simple-minded. Let people misunderstand you. Let people judge you, misjudge you. Let people say what they're gonna say. Let people gossip about you. I know it seems so counterintuitive because in the old system, in your old life, you would have clapped back. You were going to fight back. You were gonna try to save your reputation. You were gonna say, no one can say this about me. No one can mess with me. No one gets to talk about me and walk away empty-handed. I don't know. I'm so far removed from that system. I don't even know how to clap back. I'm saying when you step out of that clap back mentality and you realize just how powerful you are in your silence, in your distance, in your authenticity, you're gonna realize people are terrified of you because they can't control you. They misunderstand you because they've probably never dared to live at the level that you are living at. And of course, they're secretly jealous. They're wondering, how is she living like that? How is she being so authentic? How is life unfolding for her in a way that has never unfolded for me? That is none of your concern, dear. When you're the blueprint, people will eventually copy you, okay? So by you being a pioneer, by you being a brave pioneer, a courageous trailblazer, you are setting the tone for people who desire and aspire to live the way you live, but just needed a little push. They needed someone to see, someone to model, someone to emulate, to show them what's possible. But for the people who are gonna talk, they're not willing to do the work, which is why they're talking. They have nothing better to do with their sad, pathetic lives, sorry to say, other than study you, attempt to copy you, and mock you. So when you are in observer mode and you're in your own lane with your blinders on, building your empire and living your best life, the best thing you can do for yourself and for other blueprints and people who will eventually try to copy blueprints is to let them. Let them think what they're gonna think. Let them hate, let them gossip, let them whisper, let them judge, let them talk, let them conspire against you. Let them. You don't control them. You don't own them. You're not even really concerned with them because you're building your own empire. You're building your own dynasty. You're building your kingdom, your castle, your palace. You don't have time to be caught up in the old story, in the old system, in the matrix, in the old way of doing things. You're literally so focused on your own vibration and success and abundance that you probably aren't even aware people are talking about you. You're probably not even aware of what people's real thoughts are of you. And honestly, darling, they're none of your business. You're not here to change people's perceptions of you. You're here to live your most authentic, beautiful, vivacious life. And in that, in the choosing to be authentic, genuine, and real, you will silence the haters anyway. So instead of clapping back, instead of trying to find a perfect response, instead of trying to save your reputation, let it burn. Let it all burn. Let people think what they're going to think. You are so focused on your own beautiful life that people's thoughts, just as transient as the wind. So I hope this helps. I hope this was encouraging on your journey of being your most authentic, beautiful self, because the more you let them, the more attention and power you have to propel yourself forward.